Hello everyone, thank you so much for clicking on today's video and welcome to my channel. In today's story, OP reaches out to Reddit because he's wondering if he's the a-hole for not wanting to support his girlfriend's sister. Now the title might seem like an a-hole move, however, this is definitely a situation of entitled siblings and even an entitled girlfriend. It really frustrates me, but do stay tuned for the update because it does have a semi-positive note. I do hope that you enjoy this story. If you do, please leave a thumbs up. And before I move on to the story, I just wanted to take a second and thank all of my subscribers. Thank you so much, you guys are so wonderful. For those that are new here, if you do like my content and would like to support me, I would really appreciate it if you could hit the subscribe button. Anyways, thank you so much for your time and onto the story. Am I the a-hole for not supporting my girlfriend's sister? This is a throwaway account because people who know me also know my real account. Some information. I've been with my girlfriend, who's a 27-year-old female, for 5 years. She loves her sister very much, which is a good thing. I believe in supporting and helping your siblings as long as it doesn't negatively impact your own life. You will understand why I say this later on. We just bought a house in the suburbs of a large city, and I, a 28-year-old software developer with a master's degree in computer science, make a lot of money, so financial issues have never arisen. My girlfriend doesn't work and takes care of the housework and cooking, which we both agreed on. I was planning to propose to my girlfriend next year, but a problem arose about 2 years ago. For the past 2 years, and probably longer, my girlfriend has been sending money to her younger sister, whom I will call Emily. Emily got pregnant at the age of 20 and works as a waitress. The father of her child changes jobs frequently and is often lazy, disappearing for hours without telling Emily where he's going or what he's doing. Emily has asked my girlfriend for money several times, and being the kind and sweet person she is, my girlfriend always says yes. It started with paying for diapers, which was not a problem. Then it was baby clothes, which is also fine. Then daycare, which I just brushed off. I talked to my girlfriend and explained that we cannot always pay for everything and that helping out with a few things is okay, but we can't help out with everything. My girlfriend reassured me and said that it would stop soon once Emily gets back on her feet, which is fine. One day I hired a financial planner. The next day I received an email from them saying that my account had spent approximately $50,000 over the last 10 months, and I had around $20,000 sitting in my account. I talked to my girlfriend and she apologized, saying that she knew that I would not want to keep sending money to her sister and that she only cares about her sister. It turns out that we've been paying for everything: insurance, rent, car payments, daycare, clothing for all three, dinners, dates, and going out expenses. It's partly my fault because I never checked my bank account. My girlfriend showed me text messages between her and Emily, where Emily would ask for money for various things, and my girlfriend would always say yes. I brushed it off, and my girlfriend promised that she would not send any more money. However, the next day, my girlfriend sent her sister $1,000 because they needed car repairs. I talked to my girlfriend and we got into an argument where she said that she would always help her sister no matter what. I understand this to an extent, but we argued about trying to understand each other's point of view. As stated before, we had $20,000 and now we're down to $19,000. What about the next time? And the time after that? On top of our own expenses. My girlfriend then decided that she needed some time alone and that she would be staying with her mother for the time being. Now I'm all alone in the house I thought I would live in with the girl of my dreams. Am I the a-hole for arguing with my girlfriend for caring too much about her sister? Thank you everyone for the support. I never thought that my situation would blow up to thousands of people. I'll try to answer some questions as best as I can. I make around $150,000 a year as a lead software developer. As someone who has no kids, dogs, or any major responsibilities besides myself and my girlfriend, I never check my accounts. She comes from a cultural family where family is everything and money is just paper. She texted me earlier saying that family should always come first and that money doesn't mean anything without family, and that we should help close family members like siblings in their time of need. At this point, I told her that I needed time to myself, and I told her not to come back until I'm ready to talk. I apologize if my sentences don't make sense. Whiskey is my only friend right now. I also forgot to mention that we started dating before all of this money came into play, so I trusted her. And then OP added, I'm more saddened by the betrayal than the money. Money will come back, but time will never come back. 5 whole years, my plan to propose, my life plan, my future kids that I dreamt about with her, just gone. All the things we've said to each other, all the late night wine drunk times we spent, all the dates, all the flowers I gave her. I really tried with all of my power to be the best man that she could have. I would have trusted her with my life. And what do I get back? $50,000 gone. She is now my ex. We met at a local coffee shop and I told her that things wouldn't work out for us, and she went absolutely ballistic. She caused a scene, begging me not to end it. It did hurt me to see her like this, but after a couple of weeks of giving it some thought, I realized that I would not want a wife who is a liar and one I couldn't trust financially. I left a $100 bill on the table and left, but she followed me down to my car. She begged me and told me that she wouldn't send any more money to her sister and how she would do anything for us to be together. It was hard, but I stayed strong. She picked up her belongings the other day, and I almost had to call the cops because she wouldn't leave. She first tried everything from sexual favors, begging, and crying, and then it turned to screaming that I ruined her life. She even said that without her, I wouldn't have gotten where I am now because of her quote-unquote support. I stayed strong, and when she left, I just broke down sobbing. For those wondering, I'm not going to press charges because all I want is for her to leave me alone. I don't want anything to do with her. I don't ever want to see her face again. The money will come back as it's just me, a house, and 2 paid-off cars. It does get lonely, so I'm thinking of getting a puppy. A Doberman for those wondering. Thank you everyone for all of the suggestions. A lot of you really had me thinking about my decisions, and I definitely learned a lot of valuable lessons. Goodbye, and thank you. So guys, what did you think about this? Oh my god, I'm so frustrated. Like, what is wrong with the girlfriend? Okay, I understand wanting to support your close family members financially. People fall on hard times. But her sister is literally leeching off of OP here. She took $50,000, which is a third of OP's salary before tax, and is spending that. Like, oh my god, I can't even imagine. But I also definitely don't understand where OP is coming from, where they can go a whole 10 months without checking on their bank account. Like, oh my god, that is definitely an interesting situation to be on, and I cannot imagine being like that. Anyways, I'd be really interested in hearing your thoughts. Please let me know in the comments down below. If you did like the story, I would really appreciate it if you could leave a thumbs up. And please subscribe if you'd like to hear more stories from Reddit with updates.